If you are struggling to stay on budget because of the rising cost of groceries, you are not alone. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, grocery prices are expected to increase 1.3% this year. Now, I'm not the one to gossip, but did you hear which foods are expected to increase? Foods like lunch meat, salad dressing, margarine, butter, peanut butter. These are all things that show up in my weekly grocery haul, y'all, and the price of those things are about to go up. And for those of us with a sweet tooth, candy and sugar are also going up. If you love sodas as much as my husband does, it's going to increase in price. And you already know soda costs about $7 to $8 per case. So I don't know what it's gonna look like when these prices go up. In today's grocery haul, I'm going to show you how I'm getting ahead of inflation by mapping out my grocery trip, shopping at multiple stores, and shopping what's on sale are all things that I'm doing to save money at the grocery store. Mapping out our grocery trips is something that we don't tend to think about before we head out the door to go shopping, but it is so important that you map out your trip because you can go all over town wasting gas chasing deals. Now, the stores that I shop at are all within 5 minutes of each other, but if they were like 30 minutes away from each other, I would not be going all over town chasing deals. I would shop at that one store, and then I would take the money that I would have spent on gas, I would apply it towards my grocery budget. Now, before I get into my actual grocery haul, let's talk about the stores that I went to this week. Kroger and Albertsons are my go-to stores when I want to stock up on pantry and fridge items. You can pretty much take advantage of their exclusive deals every week. Now, Walmart and Aldi are just cheaper than everybody else. When I'm shopping at a store, I'm constantly checking the app to make sure that I'm getting the best price possible for the item that I'm trying to get. Aldi doesn't really have an app, and that's why I'm happy that I have my grocery haul videos, because I can always go back to them and reference the price of something. But for the most part, everybody else that has an app, I can just scroll through and see if I'm getting the better deal where I am. Something that I did today that saved money on my grocery budget was I shopped the sales items. Everything that I bought at Albertsons and Kroger were on sale. Same with Aldi. Now, I bought sales items at Aldi, but I also bought my regular items that I always get at Aldi, like my staple items that you see in just about every grocery haul. Let's take a look at everything that I bought at all 4 stores, and I will include prices so that you'll see how much everything costs at each store. We're going to start with Kroger and Albertsons. The gallon of milk was on sale for $1.99 at Albertsons, and the limit was 2. The 18-count carton of eggs were on sale for $1.99. I always get my eggs from Aldi, but when I did the math, they were much cheaper at Kroger. I would have paid $10.68 at Aldi for the same amount of eggs that I got at Kroger for $7.96. The apples and oranges were 99 cents per bag. I felt like I hit the fruit jackpot. I had to look at the price a few times to make sure it wasn't per pound. I started juicing recently, and one thing that I've learned so far is to buy fruits and vegetables when they are on sale or in season. The pears were 99 cents per pound at Albertsons, and I ended up paying $1.51 for all 3. Now, these do look a little beat up on the outside, but they should be fine, especially since I'm juicing these today. The blueberries were $1.99. I'm going to meal prep blueberry chaffles for breakfast this week, and we also eat them in our overnight oats. The Pop-Tarts were absolutely free, and we love free. I had a best customer coupon that was about to expire, and we cannot let that happen. The chips were 2 for $1. These are for my daughter's lunch. The M&Ms were $3.99 each, which is way cheaper than what Walmart is selling theirs for. The candy jars are a DIY project that I did using Dollar Tree items. And now that I have them, it's like I have to keep them full at all times, and that can get expensive with this candy. The grapes were $4.24. I will be washing these and making grape and cheese snack packs for the kids. They seem to love those. And if I have any grapes left over, I'm going to juice them. The applewood and hickory smoked Jimmy Dean bacon was $2.99 each. The limit was $5. And when I get bacon, I cut it in half to make it stretch. That way I'm not buying bacon every single grocery haul. The Coke was on sale for $3.99. We still have a few cases left over from the last grocery haul, and I'm just adding to the current stash. Moving on to Aldi, the honey wheat bread was $1.75. The healthier option was a little more on the expensive side, so I went with honey wheat. The hamburger and hot dog buns were $1.29 each. And I'm impressed that this price has not gone up yet. I get this week over week and have seen it go from 89 cents to what it is now, $1.29. The spaghetti sauce was $1.59 each. Spaghetti is on the menu for Saturday, and I like to cook something nice and hearty for my family before I go out of town. That way they can still have a home cooked meal when I'm not here. The tomato sauce was 45 cents each. This will get me through 2 weeks worth of beef empanadas. And once I start growing my own tomatoes, I'm going to start making homemade tomato sauce. The sweet corn and green beans were 63 cents each. These are perfect side dishes to go along with my larger meals, and I usually cook about 3 large meals during the week. The garlic salt was 99 cents. Since I've started eating cauliflower and broccoli, I find myself using this more often. The bread and butter pickles were $2.19. I ran out of this about a month ago, and I finally remembered to add it to my grocery list. I saw someone add it to their tacos and thought to myself, let me try this on my lettuce boats. And when I tell you the spiciness of the jalapenos combined with the sweetness of these pickles, y'all, it is so good. The mixed cherry fruit cups were $1.89. These are for my daughter's lunch. The pie crust was $2.49. I use these to make beef empanadas. And if I have any left over, I'm going to make peach dumplings. The sliced cheese was $1.89. Munster, provolone, and Havarti are my favorite because it is so cheesy when you melt it. The stuffing was 89 cents. I have a couple of cans of cranberry sauce left over from a few grocery hauls ago. I just need a stuffing to go along with it. The yellow cake mix was 99 cents each. I'm going to make a pound cake with one and a honey bun cake with the other. I find myself baking more when the snacks run out. The imperial butter was $1.38 each. I still have about 8 sticks left from the last grocery haul. I just grabbed more because I hate running low or running out of anything when I'm cooking. I always like to make sure that Aldi has this in stock before searching elsewhere because the Lipton brand costs between $6 to $8. The spinach was $1.49. I'm going to make some spinach and egg bites with these. I'm also going to meal prep my salads and throw in a few spinach leaves. The celery was $1.39. I knew I should have grabbed more when it was 59 cents a few weeks ago. The carrots were $1.89. I'm going to juice these also. I actually found a carrot and apple juicing recipe that I'm going to try. Carrots are good for your vision, it balances your blood sugar, and it helps with weight management. The avocados were 90 cents total. I'm going to use one to make the avocado toast, and then the other will be used for my lettuce boats on Taco Tuesday. The pistachios were $4.89. I had a hard time choosing between this almost $5 bag and the $3.99 bag. We really like pistachios, so the smaller bag would have left in a day or two. The cucumbers were 49 cents each. I'm going to juice all but one, and the one that I'm not juicing will be used in my cucumber infused water. Cucumbers promote hydration and it helps with the digestive tract. The tomatoes were $1.16 total. I'm going to chop some and slice some for my homemade burgers and salads. The ginger root was $1.49. This thing is so strong. I have to be careful not to add too much when I'm juicing. Ginger helps with inflammation, and back when we all were inflamed due to COVID, I had everyone guzzling this ginger tea. The pineapple was $1.99. I only grabbed one because I am new to juicing and I didn't want to buy too many fruits and vegetables for them to all go to waste, and I'm going to combine it with celery. This also helps with inflammation, and my body is quick to let me know when it's inflamed. The sweet potatoes were $2.29. I'm going to make candied yams to go along with Sunday dinner. I'll also save one or two to cook along with my modified meals that I cook for myself. Moving on to Walmart. The oatmeal cream pies were $2.68. I like to keep my snack area filled with random snacks at all times. My kids can just grab and go when they want something quick. The gingerbread cookies were $2.68. I thought these were on clearance because they don't come out until Christmas time. I got to the register and these things rung up regular price. The Great Value Raisin Bran was $2.76. We eat cereal all day, every day. I figured if I'm going to pick a cereal to eat this week, I might as well get one with fiber. The Angel Hair Pasta was 98 cents. I was torn between angel hair and thin spaghetti. I'm going to give this a try to see if this makes a difference in the texture of my spaghetti. The shells and cheese were $3.72. I try to have dinner done by the time the kids get home from school, but on those days when dinner is not, they grab these shells and cheese and pop them in the microwave and cook them, and that way their stomachs are full until dinner is ready. The Chobani flips were $1.38 each. These are so good. Whenever Kroger puts them back on sale for $1, I am going to stock up. The half and half was $4.68. We go through a lot of coffee on the weekends, but during the week it's just me and sometimes my daughter might drink coffee. The beef franks were $3.84. This is my go-to option when I don't feel like cooking a 5-course meal. The bananas were $1.51. Even though I'm juicing, I still make smoothies. Getting vegetables into my picky eater is top priority for me. I have to do it by any means necessary, and if that means putting bananas in her smoothies with spinach, kale, and carrots, then I'm all for it. The beets were $1.94 per bunch. I'm making beet shots and beet juice. There are so many benefits to drinking beet juice. It improves blood flow, lowers blood pressure, and is rich in antioxidants. I haven't tasted a beet since I was around 6, and I kind of remember liking it a little, so I guess we'll find out soon if I still like it. The kale was $1.48. I'm making green juice using kale, spinach, cucumbers, and celery. Kale contains vitamin C and K, and it has fiber, antioxidants, and calcium. I will definitely enjoy the benefits of kale. The lemons were 58 cents each. A few juicing recipes that I ran across called for lemons, so I grabbed some for that. And I'll also be adding lemons to my tea because I'm still making that too. The romaine lettuce was $3.76. I eat this faithfully every day. This is my bread replacement. Things like burgers, tacos, empanadas that require a bun or a tortilla, I've been substituting that with romaine lettuce. This stuff is a game changer for sure. Although grocery prices are on the rise, you can still enjoy the things you like. You just have to make some small adjustments here and there to your overall budget to include the things that you really want. If you want more tips on how to save money on groceries, you may want to check out this video where I go over 10 ways you can save money at the grocery store. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.